Your transmission is acting like it has a mind of its own by slipping out of gear or making your car feel like it is dragging an anchor, and that bright orange check engine light is telling you exactly where to look. This specific code stands for Shift Solenoid C Intermittent, which is an OBD2 generic code that applies to a huge range of American vehicles from Chrysler and Ford to Dodge and even imports like Honda or VW. Your automatic transmission uses a group of these solenoids to manage the movement of hydraulic fluid between different circuits, which allows the transmission to change gear ratios at exactly the right time. This process maximizes the performance level of your engine at the lowest revolutions per minute possible to keep your ride smooth and efficient. The automatic transmission relies on various bands and clutches to change gears, and this is accomplished by having fluid pressure in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. These solenoids are responsible for opening or closing valves in the valve body to allow transmission fluid to flow to the clutches so the transmission shifts smoothly as you accelerate down the highway. When the powertrain control module detects an intermittent malfunction within this specific circuit, it will trigger the code, and you might even see your overdrive light or another transmission warning lamp start flashing. You are going to notice your transmission slipping or even overheating during a long drive, and sometimes the car will get stuck in one gear or enter what we call limp mode to protect the internal parts from further damage. Your fuel economy will definitely take a hit, and you might even feel a vibration that feels like an engine misfire when the gears fail to engage correctly. The most common causes are simply having an insufficient fluid level or dirty and contaminated fluid, because if the fluid is old it can clog the tiny passages in the valve body or the filter. A faulty solenoid can also be the culprit, along with damaged wiring or a corroded connector that is making poor contact. Before you do anything else, you should check the technical service bulletins for your specific year and model, because there might be a known factory fix that saves you hours of work. Always check your fluid level and color first, because if it looks dark or smells burnt, it is time for a fresh batch. You should also do a visual inspection of the wiring harness for any signs of rubbing or bare wires that could be touching the metal chassis. If you have a digital multimeter, you can check for continuity in the circuit, and you should be looking for 0 ohms of resistance. If the reading is high, then you have a broken wire that needs to be replaced. You should definitely head to a professional technician if the fluid change does not solve the problem, or if you suspect an internal mechanical failure, because working inside a transmission case is a very technical job that requires specialized tools. Fixing this intermittent issue early will keep your transmission running smooth for many miles and prevent a much more expensive repair down the road. Take care of your car, and it will take care of you.